Shalom. So starting when he all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Shai by Hashem Kawadash. The among the city apostles and elders gave millstone and Shalom to the active teaching his word through the four corners of truth and sincerity. Back with another lesson through the spirit and prayer Yahweh by Hashem Shai, no willingness edifying. And, what I want to get into is, being faithful unto death. Okay. Being faithful unto death. Because the scriptures talk about it. How about different men in the past, by their faith, they showed great acts of their faith, and because of their faith, they was able to, be able to die in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Okay, and that's an honor, doing that for the Lord. Okay, cause it's better doing it. If you go die somewhere, you better die. You go die in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's your palm, man. Okay, because that showed that you strive from the truth unto death. That showed that you was, you was really truly dedicated and all about Yahweh Shema Shai. You didn't see a plan A. You didn't see a plan B. It was only plan A. It was only the Lord. That's it. Okay. You didn't try to look for another way out. Nothing, man. Okay. You saw the Lord and only Him. Okay. And how much more us, because when you read Hebrews 11, talk about how these all died in faith, now have received the promises. Okay, how about more us? We have to continue to be, faithful to Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, not saying, everybody's gonna, die or get their head chopped off, but, showing that we dedicated to the Lord, man. Okay. This Hebrews 11:13. It says these all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and they confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. That's right, man. So our forefathers, man. Okay, they died. They didn't get the promises, man. Okay, of the kingdom. Yahweh shall come within the chariots. Okay, the new covenant. These things that were really were right there, seeing, man. And these men back then, they died in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, and we closer than ever. Okay, so this should be a faith booster. A faith booster, man. Okay, these men, they died, and they ain't died for no reason. They died, knowing that they was gonna receive a reward for what they done. Okay, let's look at what Paul said. 2 Timothy 4, it starts at 6. It says, "For I'm not ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand." That's right. So he was about to go. He says, "I fought a good fight. I fought a good fight. I finished my course. I've kept the faith." Because right, that's really what it is, man. It's just about keeping the faith, man. Keeping the faith, enduring. Okay, that's the sum of all of it, just to endure. Okay, to endure. Fear the Most High, keep His commandments, man. That's the whole duty of man. Okay, continue to fight and endure. Have the faith. Okay, and what motivates us to continue. Okay, it says, "Henceforth there's laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord's righteous judge shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love His appearing." That's right, man. So Paul understood, man. So he kept his fist. He fought that good fight, and he understood if he did that, there's gonna be a crown laid up for him. Okay, same thing for us. If we continue to fight, okay, and continue to hold on to faith, okay, we know there's gonna be a crown laid up for us too. Okay, scriptures say in Revelation 2:25, it says, "But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come." That's right. He's talking about this truth, man. It says, "And he that overcometh and keep my words unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken into shivers, even as I received of my Father." Right. So this thing is about finishing. Okay, and when we endure to the end, okay, we're gonna have power over the nations. Okay, having dominion. Okay, having dominion and ruling. Okay, basically being a king, a god, a judge. Okay, You know, because in these bodies, you know, scripture always tells us we're gods, but, you know, in these bodies, man, we weak. Okay, but again, we also fighting for that too, in these bodies, man. Okay, us being righteous, you know. So Revelation 3 and 11. I started at 10. I started at 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, right? So, again, it's about keeping the faith and enduring, man. Okay? You know, keeping the word of his patience. Okay? We could also be kept in the end. Okay? So, it's a lot of benefits to you enduring and showing that you dedicate to Yahweh Shem Shai. Because that's what the Lord wants us to do, to be all about him. Okay, speaking to myself. Okay, he wants it to be all about him, man. We have to show that. Okay, it says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast as thou hast, that no man take that crown, right? So, the Lord is telling us to hold on, man. Because, hey, we continue to hold on. Because we got a crown, okay, laid up for us, man. You know, that's ready to be placed on our heads. You know, okay, look what he part the elect, you know, by Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. You know, go back to Romans 2. You know, in 10 it says, for none of those things which thou hast, for none of those things which thou shalt suffer, for none of those things which thou shalt suffer, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried. And that devil's not talking about, you know, they say the devil is, you know, Satan. Okay, it's talking about Esau, man. Esau's going to try to throw us in concentration camps. Okay, it says that you may be tried. And it's ultimately Yahweh Shem Shai that's going to, you know, try us in the times to come. Okay. You know, so when we see Esau throw us into concentration camps, when he sees us try to scare us, you know, things of that sort, okay, we must not be shaken by it. Because again, it's that we may be tried to see, to prove ourselves, you know, in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, remember, the Lord is always watching. Okay, the Lord is always watching. Okay, he watching when you down, he watching when you up. Okay, it says, he shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you a crown of life, right? And, you know, we don't really know how much days, okay, it's going to be. You could be there for more than 10 days. It could be less than 10 days. Okay, but the main point is to be faithful. Okay, no matter how long it takes, you know, no matter how long it takes, it's just to be faithful and hoping Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, you know, you got brothers having visions of Esau trying to persecute them and them escaping. Okay, and showing that the Lord is with them. Okay. You know, so the Lord is already showing us now, you know, that he's going to be with us, man. Okay. You know, he's showing us through the scriptures. He's showing us in real life. He's showing bros in visions. Okay. You know, he's showing us when we out there prophesying that he's with us, you know. You know, so how much more when we really actually really need it. You know, but again, we must endure, you know. We must, you know, be faithful unto death. Okay. I want to get Revelation 14 and 13, it says, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yes, said the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors and their works do follow them, right? So, you know, those men, okay, those that died in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, they ain't just gonna die and then they don't have the reward, man. The Lord remember what they did. Okay, now they have a crown laid up for them. Okay, you know, they're, you know, basically they did what they had to do, man. The Lord just forget them, man. Okay, the scripture said the Lord not unrighteous, you know, to forget our works and labor of love. You know, so in our past life, if we died, you know, we died in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, and the Lord ain't forget what we did in our past lives, man. Okay. But now we really at the end of this thing, man. Okay, that last captivity. Okay. And now it's time to go harder than ever. You know, speaking to myself first and foremost. Okay. You know, 1 Thessalonians 5 at 9, it says, for the moons I had not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, who died for us, that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. Right? So, you know, the Lord ain't bringing us in this thing to, you know, to get destroyed, man. Okay? We have a chance to get delivered and get salvation, man. Okay? You know, and it says we died for us, and whether we wake or sleep. So whether, you know, brothers end up dying or whether they still alive, you know, we still will be with the Lord, man. Okay, and that's your part. Okay? Because everybody will have their own different tests. And some men might have to get beheaded. Okay, some men might not. Okay? you know, and those that get beheaded, what the scriptures say, you know, in the chapter before, okay, you know, starting at 15, it says, "For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep." That's right, man. Okay, because ultimately, you know, we understand what death is. Okay, in the scriptures, man. When you die, your spirit go back to the Father. Okay, you know, it says, "For the Lord Himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in the Mashiach shall rise first." Right. So those that died in the name of Yahushua, okay, that kept the faith, you know, in these times right now, okay, they go be risen up first. It says that we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. That's right. So, you know, we're gonna meet the Lord in the air, man. Okay, but all we gotta do is finish. Okay, and endure it, man. Okay. You know, but with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. We'll give our praises to Yahweh Bashim, Shai Bashim, Kakodash, the honor to the apostle, and those we mills on the Shalom. That I give Jesus' word through the four corners and show sincerity. Keep pushing, keep it there. Out of here, Shalom.